DK, explain the problems with the offense today. I mean, only getting 5 goals and had enough possessions. What was Hopkins doing that was so effective?
I just think it was hard for us to get into a flow at times. We had too many turnovers, unforced turnovers that come back and bite you. But I mean, for us, I think that it was hard for us to get into the flow of the game, especially in the first 2 quarters, I'd say. But you know, we got to find a way to get out of that.
So when you kind of look over, especially in the fourth quarter, I think it took you 9 minutes to even get a shot off in that quarter. Just how do you kind of size up just the frustration of simply not being able to manufacture opportunities, let alone catch them?
Yeah, I think, listen, hats off to both defenses first. You know, like both defenses I thought played well. You know, give Hopkins credit. You only give up 5 goals. That's pretty impressive in the shot clock era. But giving up 7 is not bad to it. It's a team as good as Hopkins. So I think both teams kind of struggled at that end. I thought both goalies played really well. It was definitely, the rhythm of the game was really kind of an odd game in a lot of ways. And I think just turnover-wise, like I don't think either team's going to be happy with 19 turnovers. You know, and you got to give the other team credit, but also you kind of have to go 19 sure is a lot. So some of that we have to kind of, you know, bear responsibility for, and certainly as the coach, I got to do a better job of getting them ready. And when you lose, you know, you kind of have to look at yourself first and how we're preparing and what we did. You know, and obviously 15 for them, Pete's not going to be psyched about that. So again, I think there's a lot with this game. It was a terrific atmosphere. Our fans were awesome today. You know, there was a lot going on there. I think maybe both teams felt that a little bit. Just, you know, the magnitude of the game, the history of the game, just not as clean as I think either team would have wanted. But yeah, with us struggled to get into a flow, you know, and then, you know, you walk that fine line of you want to be aggressive, but certainly you don't want to get antsy. And I felt like at times we just got a little antsy. And, you know, kind of needed to take what they gave us. I felt like we were playing slow at times. The ball was dying in the sticks, and you need to get them going. They rotate and they move very well. So you have to in turn make sure that you have good ball movement. You're changing the field behind to the sides and getting people involved. And I just think our tempo wasn't great at times. So obviously that's something we're going to have to kind of look at the film and look at and try to be better next time out. I know these guys are disappointed. Our kids work incredibly hard. They're awesome guys. They're hurting. So, you know, as a staff, we just got to do a better job of putting them in a position of being successful.
Coach, you got the extra bye week heading into the Big Ten tournament. What adjustments need to be made offensively for you guys?
I think we got to look at everything right now. You know, we have time. You know, the kids, listen, our kids have busted their butt. You know, we played 12 good teams. You know, we've won some, we've lost some. You know, I'm proud of the effort. I thought the effort was good today. I think sometimes our stick work, our execution, you know, obviously wasn't where we wanted it to be. So I think we kind of have to look and kind of take a step back with a little bit of time and kind of look at just about everything. And we don't necessarily have to blow everything up, but you certainly have some time to kind of look at all aspects and figure out, hey, is there a way we can do it better? We always have dialogue with our players. You know, getting their feedback I think is important. We trust these guys. You know, I know how much they care, so we'll get their take on some things. And again, just need to be better. Don't know who will play, but it'll be somebody really good. So we've got to kind of take our lumps right now, you know, deal with it, and then try to grow, which these guys have, get better, and obviously have a better outing next time out. We'll need to.
Can you talk about the physicality of that game early on?
Yeah, definitely. You know, obviously physical game, you know, 2 teams kind of throwing it out there. So, you know, I think for all sides, you kind of expect that going in.
Dan and Ajax, kind of for you guys, with you guys getting the bye, how much do you think that helps kind of being able to flush out this loss entering postseason play?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's just going to keep us really hungry. You know, obviously having that sour taste of a loss in your mouth, you know, especially to your biggest rival, it's obviously really unfortunate, but at the same time, it's just going to give us that motivation that we need going into this bye week to, you know, stay hungry, and we have everything we still want in front of us, which is a really unique and awesome thing about this season. So looking forward to just getting back with the guys and going to work because, I know everybody's going to come into the office next week and be ready to go and strap up their helmets, and it'll be a good one.
For Ajax and Daniel, it's not the result you guys wanted today, but what was it like playing in front of the biggest crowd of the year for college lacrosse?
Yeah, I mean, it's an awesome game. I mean, every week or every day, this week, Coach Bernhardt's texting in what past alums are kind of saying about the game for them and everything like that. And it just speaks so much to what both these programs have accomplished. It's something that very few people get to be a part of, and it's something you're going to remember for the rest of your life. I mean, win, lose, or tie, it's always awesome to be able to play at a venue like this and compete at the highest level. And, we're all able to do that. It's something like as a little kid, you always dream of coming here and playing, in the rivalry, and we're both able to do that. So it's pretty awesome at the end of the day, that silver lining. We're able to play the game we love and an awesome place like this.
Yeah, I mean, I'll speak to that. It was great. The atmosphere was awesome. Determination was there, and you could feel it. But yeah, Ajax said it great. I mean, you dream of games like this. It's disappointing to come out on the other end of it. But for us, we'll be back to work during this bye week for sure. Look ourselves in the mirror and see what we can do better moving forward.
Did he give you any extra nerves pre-game or anything like that?
No, I wouldn't say nerves. I think, you dream of this, right? You're here. It's easy to kind of settle your feet. Maybe the first 2-3 minutes, you're kind of a little bit all over the place, but once you get settled into the game, they kind of go away.
Ajax, they got you guys at the end of last year in College Park, and you were able to get them back in the postseason. How much do you guys want that opportunity now to possibly see them in the Big Ten championship?
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely going to be in the back of our mind as we go through, but at the end of the day, we have an opponent that we can't overlook. As Coach Tillman's harped on all year, the Big Ten Conference is a really talented conference across the board, and we just got to handle every week with who we're focused on that week. We can't look too far ahead, otherwise we're never going to have that opportunity. But I think Coach Tillman does a great job of getting us in the right mindset each week, and he was able to kind of do it for us. So I have no doubt he's going to be able to continue to do that for us in the future.
How much of you were talking about getting into a rhythm and getting into a flow. How much did, their sort of aggressiveness on defense and also Erlin's play disrupt that in your mind?
Yeah, I mean, it definitely did. They slide fast, they rotate well. We prepared for it, so it's on us. But you got to give them credit. They got us out of our comfort zone a little bit, and they did a good job. And Erlin, I mean, he's a great goalie. He did his job. He did his job today, and we have to be better as a unit going forward. 5 goals isn't enough.
Thanks, guys.